Do you know that you could lose thousands of your salary if you do not negotiate? Then here's how to negotiate respectfully. Your job can change, but your growth never stops. This is the Career Upgrade Series. Let's unlock what's next. Hi, upgraders. Happy Saturday again, everyone, and welcome to the Career Upgrade Series, episode 9. All right, so for this Saturday's episode, let's talk about really, really important stuff. Let's talk about your salary, right? So, specifically in negotiation. How do you negotiate your salary? So, I'll be teaching you today's how to negotiate tips on how to negotiate your salary and how to ask for what you really deserve. So, yes, so as I mentioned earlier, you can and will lose thousands of your salary if you do not know how to negotiate. So here's how to ask respectfully, okay? Let me go to the slide right away. Right, so let's here is a three lesson on how you asking your value. In my book, actually, before anything else, in my book, I have what I mentioned there about a value product. A value product is basically everything. It's your package. Okay, it's a package of your skills that you can offer, the contributions that you've made in the past with your previous employers, the projects that you contributed, how you were able to provide impact to the society, or let's say to the previous work and everything. Okay, so your project portfolio and everything. It is your product, the value. Okay, so when you negotiate a salary increase, you have to know your value, right? To be able to negotiate it well. But how do you start? Where will you start? So let's start with number one. You have to research your market value first. Okay, it depends because different roles, different job positions, has different salary brackets, obviously, right? So research what is in the market value, okay? Because you don't want to over negotiate, okay? You don't want to be under negotiate yourself. So you have to be at least within the market value. You can go to like jobstreet.com or let's say Glassdoor website. You can search Glassdoor in Google, and you'll be able to know what is the average salary of specific role that you're trying to apply to. Okay, so it's very important. Start there. Another one is, of course, this one. Frame your request professionally. Okay, you have to frame it professionally. Okay, for example, you don't just say this or demand a salary right away. No, you can say to the interviewer during interview, for example, like based on my skills and research, a fair range would be from A to B. Okay, from A to B salary or pesos, dollars, whatever. Okay, so just package it professionally. Okay, when you do task, when you uh suggest the when you ask for the value or your value or the salary negotiation. Okay, and the most important part, you know what? This one, this is the most important part. Sorry, there we go. Use the silence method. Do not underestimate silence. Okay, so after you inform them the value or your asking price, confidence actually speak loudest in silence or in pauses. Okay, so use those. Right. So another additional tip is when is the best time to ask for a salary negotiation? As the real best time to ask for salary negotiations is, of course, yearly, right? Every year. At the minimum, you can ask every year. I think it's safe to ask every year, but make sure that you have already delivered something, not just anything, but something that made an impact, a business impact to the organization. After you've delivered that, then you can pitch your salary negotiation. Then you can pitch your value product. Okay. So if you want to know more, then please do buy my book. Don't forget to leave a review and also subscribe for future episodes of Career Upgrade. We also have a Facebook community, so you can join as well. We can engage through our Facebook community, and I'll put the links in the description. All right. Okay. So let's go to myth and facts. Here we go. All right. So myth busting time. Okay. Now they say negotiation means being greedy. Is that a myth or a fact? What do you think? Of course, it's a myth. Okay, so yes, it's obviously a myth. Negotiating means you're not greedy, okay? Okay, negotiating means you know your worth, you know your value. But then again, as I mentioned earlier, know your timing, okay? Say timing every year and after you have delivered your impact to the organization, okay? And always follow the three lessons in asking your value product. Okay, so let's go to the Q&A. Go. Right, first question. All right. So what if they ask my expected salary first? Okay. So what if they ask my expected salary first? Well, if they do ask, then ask them back respectfully. Okay. Like for example, you might say, for example, you might ask, "May I know your budget range for this role?" Then align your answer. Always anchor to the market data. Okay, remember that. That's the reason why you research the market value. Never, never follow your emotions when doing salary negotiation. Okay, not your emotion. Don't follow your emotion. Follow the market data you have that you have previously researched before you did the interview, salary negotiation interview with HR or payroll or with your manager. All right. So question number two. Can I still negotiate after they give the offer? Uh, of course, yes. Why not, right? But you have to do it politely. Okay. For example, you might say, "I'm very interested, but based on my research and the value I've contributed recently in this project, is there flexibility on the base pay?" Something along those lines. All right. So question number three. What if they say no to my request? Then just stay professional. Thank them and ask if there's a room for growth or benefits review after 6 months. If they say yes, go ahead, accept the no, and move on and build better impact. The negotiation is not being greedy. A negotiation actually builds respect, not rejection. Remember that. Negotiation builds respect and not rejection, rather. All right. So, our takeaway for this Saturday's episode is this: do not wait to be paid do not wait to be paid fairly. Okay? That's the problem of we Filipinos. That's our problem because we fear to ask for a salary increase. Problem. It's okay. Okay, as long as you know that you've made a valuable impact to the organization. Why not, right? Nothing is stopping you from asking. Okay, so you'll not be in a bad spotlight. Remember that. You will be more respected. Okay, as long as you keep on giving value to your organization. Okay, so don't wait to be paid fairly. Rather, start positioning yourself as a valuable asset to your company. Okay, so try to comment. I'd like to know though. before we go, comment your dream salary goal. I'm just curious, like, what is your dream salary goal in your role? Tell me what your role is in your dream salary goal. Okay, let's practice saying it loud here. All right. So again, thank you everyone. Again, my name is Coach Paul, and happy Saturday, upgraders. By the way, see you next Saturday's career upgrade series. Will be a catch. So hoping to see you there. Okay. So same time, 8 o'clock p.m. Philippine times every Saturdays. Happy weekend, everyone. Cheers. Bye.